It's NBA action on EA Sports. Alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. And Jay, I know this takes you back.
Ed, there's no better feeling this time of year than hearing sneakers squeak on the court and seeing guys get a good lather while they're getting ready for battle.
It's that pregame feeling, and now it's the opening tip. Won by the Milwaukee Bucks. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Had a chance, but it's no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Jay, the Clippers last year were 2 games better than 500. Pretty amazing when you think about what they dealt with.
Most definitely, but everything for this Clipper organization starts with Lou Williams. He is the stud for this team. It's the second time in his career he's been named 6th Man of the Year, and that's why they signed the 31-year-old to a 3-year, $24 million deal.
Off the assist.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Beverly into the front court. Down just a couple. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Matthews. Cruises inside for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Williams. Beyond the arc for 3. Off the mark. Matthews picked up by Patrick Patterson. To Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo. Pass to the rim. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Nothing going here on that drive. Williams to Beverly. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's how you defend. The follow won't go either. Bledsoe with it up top. Leads 4. Here comes the screen. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
And when a player is running at you full speed and he takes those steps, there's no way you can defend it.
Now a steal by Milwaukee. Chris Middleton with the slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Williams into the front court. 10-2 the score. Defense making the ball carrier work. Bucks basketball. Middleton. Not that time.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Beverly. Big finish at the rim.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Antetokounmpo, open look. Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Williams. Beverly. shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Milwaukee with the basketball. Adetokunbo knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Count the basket at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Giannis with it up top. It's an 8-point lead. And stuffs it home. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter. So, Ed, my man P. Bev the other day made some comments on social media. I want to get your reaction. He said, I'll tell you right now, we are the best team in L.A. How do you feel about that?
Jay, since the Clippers moved from San Diego, I don't know if that's been the case once. Maybe going back a few years, but LeBron James is in L.A. now. I don't know if Patrick Beverley's right on that one. Giannis in control of the basketball. His team up by 7. Here comes the screen. And scores at the basket. Great body control, Jay. He was a freight train down the lane. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Williams. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Giannis with it up top. It's a 9-point lead. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Giannis Adetokunbo. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. Misses the first. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Beverley into the front court. They find themselves down 10. To Harkless. Beverley. Has a look. Shot by Zubats, off the mark.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
To Adetokunbo. Matthews. And the Clippers with the rebound. Beverley into the front court, trailing by 10. To Williams. Beverley to Harkless. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His team on top by 8. Deep 2 there, won't go.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There's nothing the defense could really have done there. That's just a great shot.
Bucks at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive. To Hill. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
scores.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Giannis with it up top. Up 6. To George Hill. May 2018, Jay, the Bucks make the move to Mike Budenholzer, roster that's built to win now.
And Coach Bud brings stability to a team that had a lot of question marks around the head coaching position. Jason Kidd gets let go last year. That caused some drama with him and Giannis. You hire Joe Prunty. He comes in. He tries his best. But now when you bring Coach Bud to the table, you bring offensive fluidity, and that's what this team needs.
Wide open look, won't go.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second-guess your shot. You've had 3 wide-open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Wesley Matthews. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Clippers have the basketball. To Harkless. Defense making the ball handler work. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Turns and slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
To Harkless. Trying to cash in. Defender was right there. He has to know better. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Up by 6. To Bledsoe. Korver. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Giannis Antetokounmpo pins it. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
JaMychal Green trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Giannis with it up top. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. Here comes the screen. Bledsoe. Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe. To the rim, lays it up and in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Giannis in control of the basketball. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. To Bledsoe. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Bucks with the lead. Second quarter is set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast, and the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw, good for Giannis. It's a three-point play as the Bucks add to their lead. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Can't connect from in close. George Hill to Antetokounmpo. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
It's LA Clippers ball. Probing the defense. Bucks have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Montrezl Harrell snatching it out of the air. And the finish at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Another follows, still no good.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. They'll get it down to Green. From the painted area, won't go down. The follow won't go either. To Antetokounmpo. To Middleton. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 66% in this contest. Knocks down the first. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To Harkless. Here comes the screen. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Whoops, that won't go. Bledsoe at the basketball. The lead stands at 9. No good. Defense catching a break there. Middleton to Adetokunbo. Finish that. No good. Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Surveys the floor. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Gets it in the right corner. Bledsoe. It's no good. Shots not going down. They'll get it down low to Harrell. Rebound taken down by the Bucks. Bledsoe with it up top. It's a 9-point lead. Montrezl Harrell. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Cashes in for 2.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Can't connect. Giannis with it up top. Looking to make something happen. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
To Adetokunbo. Whoa, Chris Middleton. 2 of 4 now.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Beverly. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the East. In your mind, foundation, is it in place in Milwaukee?
The foundation is on its way, but it always seems like it comes down to injuries and lack of chemistry for the Bucks.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Magruder matched up with Connaughton. And the slam. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Giannis in control of the basketball. The lead is 11. To Bledsoe. Middleton. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo trying to cash in on the three-point play. At this juncture, he's shooting 60% from the line. One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Harkless. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Beverly into the front court. 14-point deficit. To Harkless. It's Middleton with the rebound. Giannis with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Antetokounmpo. Harkless. Picked up by the Bucks.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
To Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton with the slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And he scores on the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Adetokunbo to Middleton. That's out. Last touch by Chris Middleton. Beverly into the front court. His guys down big. Brook Lopez swats in.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Middleton. Passed it off. Can't slam it down. To Adetokunbo. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Clippers have the basketball. Beverly to Williams. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Williams. That's out. Last touch by Brook Lopez. Williams. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
To Lopez. Middleton to Adetokunbo. Good look that time, but off the mark. Shot from the lane won't go. To Beverly. Second effort. Patrick Beverly. He's 3 for 7.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His team on top by 13. To Middleton. Step back jumper.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
It's LA Clippers ball. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Giannis with it up top. The advantage is 13 points. Middleton to Adetokunbo. No, he missed a short one there. Williams. Giannis Adetokunbo sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Bledsoe. Adetokunbo. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Followed up. Brook Lopez with the slam.
You see, Ed, that's the advantage of growing up playing with and against a twin. A lot of fights, a lot of physicality, and controlling the glass is everything.
Straight on three. At the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Bucks will start the second half with a decent lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Clippers are in need of some changes at the half. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Assists.
The Milwaukee Bucks are showing us great team basketball here today. A combination of great ball movement and unselfish play is generating positive results. Antetokounmpo showing off some great passing skills in the first 2 quarters.
Player of the half.
Antetokounmpo and his court IQ were on display as he delivered the ball, putting his teammates in a position to score the basketball. His timing was impeccable.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Williams. Giannis in control of the basketball. His guy's up by 15. Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Beverly. Jerome Robinson at the line. Oops, he missed the first one. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Hill across the timeline. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. George Hill, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
You've got to get that one to go. Beverly into the front court. Down a bundle. To Williams. Down to 5 on the 24. A shot no good there by Williams. Middleton to Matthews. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
To Williams. 5 seconds to shoot. Williams' shot won't go. The Bucks at the controls. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Matthews, bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Giannis with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. To Matthews. It was right there.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2 shots, shooting 75% so far tonight. First one goes down.
Number 6, Eric Bledsoe. Stepping in for the Clippers, number 50.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Williams across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. From the painted area, won't go down. Bledsoe at the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Active fans to stay with it. We'll get a jump. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Brook Lopez. He's now 4 for 6.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Bledsoe with it up top. He'll run the offense. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Easy path to the rim.
And I'll never forget one of my first games playing as a rookie with the Bulls. I talked to Steve Nash, and Steve Nash always used to tell me, the more you come out and you get your teammates involved, the easier it will be for you to score down the stretch. Think about it. You come out, you get 7, 8 quick assists, then a ball fake on the next possession. He bit. Easy layup.
Has a look. A shot no good there by Williams.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Matthews. Here's a chance from long range. Misfires. It's no good. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Trying to cash in. Patrick Beverly. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Bledsoe. That won't go. Beverly. From the outside, no good. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Clippers have the basketball. Beverly. Nice pass to set things up.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Adetokunbo to Hill. Patrick Patterson tips it. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Hill. To Adetokunbo. Middleton. And Patterson grabs the rebound. Beverly into the front court. His guys down big. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. To George Hill. Adetokunbo. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Beverly. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. To Matthews. Lopez. To Matthews. Adetokunbo. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. To Adetokunbo. Fires the three. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. Beverly. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Wesley Matthews. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. To Harkless. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Beverly. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Adetokunbo to Hill. 4-3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. It's LA Clippers ball. Beverly. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. To George Hill. Adetokunbo. To Korver. From long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Beverly. Knocked loose. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Ersan Ilyasova. So it'll stay with the LA Clippers. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
George Hill at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Beverly. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Has a look. Won't go. He can do better than that.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Adetokunbo to Hill. Fires the 3. Off the mark. No good. Beverly. To Harkless. For 3.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his second personal.
Mo Harkless is going to get a chance at 3 here. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. First one, count it. Second of 3 is good. Three for 3. Nice. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Beverly to Harkless. Knocked loose. Bucks have it. Won't go down. George Hill. With that, he's 5 for 9.
One can make the case he might be glad he didn't get the and one.
LA Clippers with the basketball. To Beverly. Here comes the screen. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Beverly. A 24-second violation. New blood coming in for both sides. Adetokunbo to George Hill. Adetokunbo. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Slams it down.
That's a big time finish. That's a big time finish.
Straight on 3. At the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Bucks in command of this one. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting five has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Beverly into the front court. Down a bundle. Williams. To the outside. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not easy.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch. But great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
To Bledsoe. Korver. Here comes the screen. 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from long range. Missed it. To Williams. Shot from in close, no good. Bucks basketball. Bledsoe. No good. Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Williams. Beyond the arc for 3. And Lou Williams buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Bledsoe. Able to convert inside.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Bledsoe with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Korver. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Oh, he had it. Bledsoe to Lopez. Robin Lopez. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Out of bounds, last touch by Eric Bledsoe. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Beverly. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
And hits the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Bledsoe with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. From the painted area, won't go down. Williams into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Beverly. Shot clock winding down. Williams And made his first couple, but he misses there.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Matthews to Lopez. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. To Beverly. To Williams. Deep right corner. Fine to shoot to Beverly. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Hits the second. One more coming. To Middleton. The Bucks with 4 to shoot.
Oh, yeah, blow by.
Bledsoe. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Another shot won't go either. Another follow. No good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Beverly. To Williams. LA with 4 to shoot. Williams. Not that time. He misses. Milwaukee with the basketball. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Williams across the timeline. His guys down big. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Jermichael Green. He's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. George Hill to Middleton. To Matthews. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Jermichael Green, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Bledsoe to Middleton. To Bledsoe. Here comes the screen. Second effort. Another shot stays out. Another follow stays out. Beverly. He'll get it down low to Harrell. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Lopez to Middleton. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Beverly. He'll get it down low to Harrell. And count the basket inside.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Goes to the left side. Matthews to Bledsoe. Middleton to Bledsoe. Here's a chance from long range. Not there for Bledsoe. Defense all over him. Beverly. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Has a chance. Harrell can't connect. Bledsoe to Matthews. Off the assist. Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Knocked loose. Bucks have it. And scores.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
I got ball. I got ball. That's me. I got ball.
And he scores. Jay, he may have taken a big step that time, but they'll count the bucket.
It was gorgeous. I love the way he shows you the ball, then cradles it and lays the ball in as smooth as butter.
Hill to Middleton. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Beverly. Knocked loose. Oh, had him going there for a second. Not that time. George Hill. It's the Clippers with the possession now. And count the basket.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Hill to Matthews. scores from the post.
Way to hit. Way to hit. Ball.
Beverly. Knocked loose. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Ersan Ilyasova. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Williams' shot won't go. Brook Lopez with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Trying to cash in and draws the foul.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
Lou Williams at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe. Beverly into the front court. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Cleared by Middleton.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
The Bucks claim victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks put one in the win column with a solid performance. And the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high-percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. Check out the leading scores for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Clippers just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Clippers found themselves scrambling around the floor, unsuccessfully trying to prevent the kind of passes that led to quality shots for the opposition. It was a problem throughout the game, no doubt about it. Antetokounmpo didn't have much trouble working the defense and setting up his teammates with scoring opportunities.
Player of the game. Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.